Morning, everybody. It is like 8 o'clock. It's already so hot. So I'm heading to Hamilton, New Jersey to my brother's. We're having crabs and spaghetti today. Apparently there's already drama about the right way to do this, so it's going to be fun. I'm taking an Uber. I see my Uber is coming right now. Catching an Uber to 30th Street Station. And then I'll take the train to Hamilton and the adventure begins. So stay tuned. I'm at 30th Street Station. Made it here. My Uber driver didn't seem like he was awake yet. I don't know, Uber's in Philly. Kind of weird. Maybe it's where I'm staying. Anyway, let me show you the station. It's really beautiful. I love this sculpture. This is it's dedicated to somebody. Men and women of the Pennsylvania Railroad who laid down their lives for our country in World War II. I usually come in this entrance. This is 29th Street. And then last week I took an Uber and I came in at 30th Street. I was so confused. Wait, how did they move the statue? Alright, it's a beautiful train station. And it's busy this morning. I'm early. The only thing that kind of sucks, well, it's work in progress, but there's like no place to eat here. They just have all these vending machines. So maybe they're doing something. There's a police dog playing with a ball. Very cute. Okay, one thing that's nice about this station is they have these really nice benches to sit on. Moynihan in New York is a really nice new station, but you had to go in like a waiting area to sit down. It's just kind of silly. All right, so I think I have about 45 minutes to kill here. And no restaurants. It's under construction. They're making a new food hall. So I'm just gonna kill time listening to a podcast or something. See you in New Jersey. All right, I'm on the train now. New Jersey Transit. This train is ancient. It should be in a museum. I don't understand why we can't have nice trains here. Anyway, I should be in Hamilton in about an hour. It's going to be really hot today. I'll be inside most of the day. Gonna have some good food. All right, see you in a bit. All right, I just got off the train in Hamilton, New Jersey. Hamilton, where's the sign? Hamilton. I don't see my brother. It's hot. So, let me prepare you for this. The whole family's going to be there. So we're going to my brother's. This beautiful house on a lake. And my sister's been staying there because she just had a valve replacement, open heart surgery. It's, you know, a rite of passage for us. My other brother is coming up from South Carolina with his wife. And my nephew and his husband and their baby will be there. That's all I know. I don't know if my other nephew is coming. So it's going to be the full Capra experience. And from what I understand, there's already been some drama about the correct way to do the crabs. So I think there's going to be a little bit of a cooking competition. My brother wants to try to do it a different way. My sister wants to stick to tradition. So I think we're going to do it 2 ways. It's going to be fun. And I'm not getting involved. I'm just going to be a casual observer. Not casual, but objective. Okay, I think I see my brother coming now. All right, so we're at Bagliani's. Because of course we don't have enough food. So let's see what we get. Here, Jersey tomatoes. I haven't had a Jersey tomato yet. Extra large, grown in Hamilton. Beautiful. Although they don't smell. If you missed Bagliani's on the last video, this is heaven. Look at all this pasta, all this cento. We got clams, we got scungili, anchovies, chicken stock, kidney beans, chickpeas. You name it, we got it. Pasta, French pasta, frozen pasta. They have tomato pie from Scarcones, but they don't have any now. We got cherry peppers, like a gallon of cherry peppers for $11.99. Sweet peppers, zucchinis, hoagie spread. There's all the bread. There's your Sarcone. Stop here. This is Cassia's Bakery. Because we don't have enough food. We got Castiki. It sells pizza. Cookies.
And a pepperoni bread. I'm gonna get a couple slices of cake.
Okay, next stop is Captain Nick's Seafood Market to pick up the crabs. So the crabs have been cleaned already. You could also get some flowers while you're here. Maybe a butterfly. There's a patriotic butterfly. You got a Madonna. Smells fishy in here. Got honey. Crab cakes.
I'm picking up an order.
No stuff.
Fries, 2 dozen clean.
Crab cakes ready.
Got a cooler?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in Hamilton now, my brother's house. This is the calm before the storm. The table is set. We're gonna have lunch and then we're gonna have dinner. They're outside cleaning, getting ready. This is a beautiful house on the lake. It's like a little oasis. But wait until everybody gets here. The oasis is going to be an island of craziness. Okay, here we are. We got a little bit of garlic going on and a few onions. My hands stink from that dish rag.
I told him his dish rag.
Okay, update. There's been a little discussion here about who does it better. I'm not getting involved. So we got some tomatoes. Whole tomatoes, DOP. What does DOP mean?
Mixture of something.
We got some Cento, San Marzano. These are certified, but they're not DOP.
Yeah, the lid was.
A little chopped garlic, a little whole garlic, just a little onion.
You have to screw that into this.
I washed the pork that I tasted with
Okay, so these are the Nina
last night.
You're eating already?
DOP tomatoes. You can see that
You
they're
want me to get your lunch out?
in a puree that's kind of watery. And then these are the Cento.
You said we were eating lunch at lunchtime.
Cento's a little bit thicker. So I like the Cento better. All right, so we're doing two different kinds of crabs here. One with anchovies. Are you putting these in both of them? Only in one? Why you don't want to even have your voice? You can speak, people will think it's me. They won't be able to tell the difference. All right, but I can't do
Trump
this.
2024.
Oh God. No politics on my YouTube channel. Okay, so in pot A, we have anchovies and olive oil. In pot B, we have olive oil.
Onion oil. Oh, it needs more oil than that.
I know you're conservative with oil, so.
It needs more oil. It needs basil, garlic.
All right, well, you're the cook.
Start heating up.
I'm not gonna use a stove.
You need to wear some lifts in your
Put more oil in it.
flip-flops so you can
Needs more
reach the
oil.
stove.
Here.
This whole bottle.
You use the whole bottle.
Needs more than.
All right, so this is the traditional Mama Capra, supposedly,
I don't know how to
recipe
do-
from what
how
she
do you do this
remembers.
guy?
Now we're gonna put some black pepper. We're looking for a spoon.
Spoons are
What
down
is-
here.
What spoon can I use to cook with?
Here are the crabs. They're blue. They turn red when you cook them. All right, so in the Parker version, we got onion, garlic, basil. In the new version,
It's not really new, it's old version.
we have anchovies. And I think there's going to be about 3 pounds of garlic added to this one. She's adding the crabs, even though her garlic has hardly... Did you put garlic in there? It's a hive of activity here. So you saute them until they turn red. They're all wearing blue. I'm wearing pink.
What?
Oh, so here you go. Gave her a dozen. Did you put your bottle in there?
I did.
I was told there was way too much garlic.
My pot is hot. This is hot. On my hand.
Don't burn the bottom of the pot.
Oh.
Don't get yourself on fire.
Well, your problem was you had turned it on to simmer, and simmer high is like
Okay, let's check the progress on the new one here. So the anchovies have kind of dissolved.
any basil.
I feel like this is a cooking contest and I don't like it. I hate those cooking shows.
It's Top Chef Capra Edition.
I don't like those shows.
I'm gonna beat Bobby Flay. Mine are nice and spicy.
We'll make Carolyn the judge.
I'm not gonna like it. Mine's spicy.
Oh, it's hot.
Why are your tomatoes down already?
Tastes fishy.
I'm sauteing my
Ryan does his tomatoes the way I do. You just brush them in your hand. It's very satisfying. I hope that email that's on your watch is not something personal because
Loud world
viewers-
clock.
my viewers are going to read it. Joanne's adding more onions after the crabs are already in the pot. That's an interesting technique. I don't remember. I can feel the tension heating up as this competition moves forward.
She told Mom how to blanch, how to get the skins off the hot tomatoes. And she said after 50 years, I've been doing it the hard way. She's gonna say,
Here are the crabs
"Sauteing the crabs."
that have been cooked. Now they turn red. Full, they go from blue to
Get
red.
one of these?
Uncooked, cooked, uncooked, cooked. Say that again. We want to get that on
I
record.
have special pots and pans at home that I use.
And what do? They make the flavor better.
Yeah, because this pot's making it burn.
That's because you had it on too hot.
Maybe turn it down. Move that over.
First of all, it wasn't on the stove.
It's because I can't reach
Well, it doesn't smell like Mom's.
it. It won't yet.
And over here we have the tomatoes in the pot already. 3 cans of tomatoes.
Oh, I'm supposed to have 4. I'm gonna put my 4th one in.
Uh-oh. We're
For 15 crabs.
changing things up at the last minute here.
I probably should.
It's very tense here in the kitchen. I'm not filming everything. I'm missing the best parts of the argument.
I'm not saying a word.
It just is.
I notice you're being unusually quiet.
She's concentrating.
I'm trying to stop it from burning.
That's what gives it flavor.
So Ryan just put a handful of whole garlic in his pot. We still have some chopped garlic here. More garlic.
There's more garlic.
We went outside to pick some basil
Like it's all.
on the plant. There's the basil plant there. Some salt.
sort of submerge all the crabs. See when that comes to a boil or a high simmer. Some of these only have one oil.
In a controversial move that I'm not sure has been approved by the ancestors, Brian is pulling the claws off of his crabs.
No, only if they only have one.
I think Dad used to do it. That's how he would,
Kill them.
well, he pulled the claws off so they couldn't bite him before he pulled the backs off.
The back's on.
No, that's not the back. That's a boy.
So Joanne, are you where you can just turn around for a quick picture? Siblings, all you guys, crabs, it's awesome.
Now, in the middle of all of this stressful activity in this competition, we have to stop and take a photo.
Not happening.
Right.
Get all that.
Okay, let's see what's happening
What do you want
here.
Onion,
We have some
Onions over there.
burnt bits in the bottom of the pan.
oil.
She's putting more oil.
God,
Like
so
the
much
third
oil.
time she's put oil in her pan, in her pot.
I don't like to use a lot of oil. It's not good for Weight Watchers.
Black pepper. Yeah, that's what happened.
What happened? You hit your hand on the
Hit your
handle?
hand on the pot. The pot.
Okay, so now in the newer version, new for us, the crabs are going into the tomatoes raw. And over here, they've been sauteed in onion. and
I would like
garlic.
tomato paste. Do you have tomato paste?
Yeah. In that.
Okay, we have a little complication here. We need some tomato paste. That looks kind of burnt. Brian put the lid on his. The crabs are in the gravy.
Turning pink.
Because of this. Parsley, a ton of parsley.
Flat leaf.
Joanna's now adding some tomato paste to her pot. We have some tomato paste, and then we're adding some water. I think you're supposed to fry the tomato paste. Gotta get every last bit because during the Depression, you don't waste anything. More basil.
Did you get me when I put the prosciutto end in it?
The what?
Prosciutto ends.
No, did you? Let me see. He's lying to me.
What are you doing?
Looking at it. Oh, he's making him a face.
I don't think either one of you cooked your onions enough.
I'm gonna cook in the gravy.
All right, Joanne's ready to put her tomatoes in. Let's see her technique. She's risking cutting her wrist while she's doing it by sticking her hand in the can. But she's a doctor, so it's okay.
I had Band-Aids.
So it looks like she's crushing the tomatoes in the can. That's an interesting technique. I've
That's
never.
how I did it.
So they don't splash
they
all
don't splash.
over.
I do it in the pot, not in the bottom of the can like that.
You could go like this.
Is that a tomato musher?
It's also good for ground beef. Like, and the judges are sitting there saying, she's gonna run out of time. Oh, you have to be done the same time mine are.
Mine cook longer.
No, they're both going to cook until 5 o'clock.
No,
What do you mean no?
mine take longer to cook.
They get mushy if they
I would have had
take too
these going by noon,
For what time dinner?
6 o'clock.
I don't think they're supposed to cook that long.
They're not. And in fact, this one says a lot of people will have fresh ones to put in toward the end because the other ones they cook in there get mushy. You put water in there? Oh my God.
We're getting every last bit of the tomatoes here because during the Depression, you don't waste anything. Brian
Not
just
like that.
Brian just sabotaged
He
Joanne's
sabotaged
pot.
me. No,
He
what is
sabotaged
that?
Garlic.
Joanne's pot by
No.
throwing raw
He
garlic in there.
sabotaged my
I
food.
think that's an automatic disqualification.
That's right, he's disqualified. Tom, you're supposed to be in here.
Brian's pot is already bubbling. Joanne is way behind here.
Sabotaged mine.
She said she wanted garlic. I gave her some garlic. I don't know what?
That puzzle's hard.
Turn down salt first.
So you're gonna keep them separate the whole time? I'll say this one. It says.
Grant is here. The entertainment has arrived. Hi, Grant.
Come back.
Do you remember me? Uncle Rick.
We came to the lake.
Did he just wake up?
No, he didn't take that.
Was he sleeping?
No.
Say hi, Uncle Rick.
How are
No,
you?
he's just trying to figure out like what's going on.
Huh?
All these people.
You came to visit.
Everybody here?
So hey, Mama.
There's so many people, right? I know.
Everybody came to see you.
You have your car keys? Yeah? Oh, he's going shopping. Like my mom puts her handbag on her arm. Right? That's Mimi. Aunt Carolyn. Remember my mom was trying to say that, Aunt Carolyn? Say that was too hard, so we called
He
her Mimi.
remembers. He remembers.
Okay?
Yeah.
And Uncle Rick. Okay? And you see,
This is about as far
where's
as
Uncle?
Okay, let's check on Mama's pot here. She's way behind. Brian's crabs are done.
Yeah, but my mom's crabs are already half cooked. So all we need there is.
You in my pot, look.
What?
Not enough to.
Did I hear my name?
Oh, he's like, I guess so, sure. I know that means.
Are they boiling, Rick?
Simmering. That's spicy. I think you need to turn up your heat.
It's bubbling. I don't want it to
You
burn.
have to be careful.
Okay.
It's bubbling. Trying to make it
So when are you going to put the crabs
in a
in?
little bit.
So you let this cook?
Let it cook a little bit. Doesn't taste like anything.
Joanne's putting the crabs in her pot
Half hour
now.
later. Only
Only 3 crabs.
Yes, it's you.
Look, Joe.
So,
Brian's crabs are cooked.
Pink.
well, yeah. So I
Ooh,
was,
the sauce tastes just like crab.
in the middle of the day. Yesterday.
Spicy crab.
Whoa, at least it happened real time.
So the question here is, do we need to saute our crabs
The next time I said,
first?
You might as well jump on that meeting and just say, hey, I'm here, but there's no guarantee for how long.
Spicy. I taste the basil.
So then
A lot of basil.
I said, I don't know.
It's good.
Let's be done. And so then I got working.
I'm leaning
again
towards this
last
pot
night for 5 or 6 hours. And then right before bed, it shut off.
because it's less work.
The houses nowadays are all.
There's a lot of smoke.
So the lights start flashing, the garage door won't open.
Do you need another canned tomato?
Yeah.
Ah, you put water in yours.
Last night I was going to bed, I was like, wait, I should just
All
turn
right,
around and turn
the
off
crabs are in pot
That
B.
one's not even cooked.
Just did a little check here. So here's Joanne's pot of crabs. It's looking good. And here's Ryan's pot of crabs. It smells a little bit different. All right, it's getting close because I see a pot with water ready to be filled. So we got our two pots of crabs. This one's really spicy. And then the pasta, this is a really nice pasta from Italy. Gragnano. This one is spaghetti. Slow dried. Bronze dye. Oops. So when you're looking at pasta, you want to look at the color is white because there's no egg in it. And also the texture. It's a rough texture. So that's going to grab onto the sauce. And then over here we have spaghetti alla chitarra. Oops. This one is a little bit more square
We
in
got it in the
shape.
carnival one year.
All right, getting ready to eat. Pretty soon.
She said I have to cook till. I have 2 pots of water on.
We have 2 pots of water. Do you use the same kind of water for both pots?
Yes.
Taking the crabs out.
I'm gonna put them in the oven and keep them warm.
Put them in the oven to keep them warm. That's a new thing. How are you gonna know which crabs are from which pot?
Because I'm putting one in one thing and one in another.
Look at that delicious crab gravy. I could just eat the crab gravy like soup. And by the way, we call it gravy. It's not sauce. And you can argue with me until you're blue in the face. I don't care. Italians like to argue about things. So we're going to do a little comparison here. The sauces. These are the Nina DOP San Marzano that look like kind of watery. Oops. So you can see the sauce is a little bit watery. And then this is the Cento brand, which have a little bit of a thicker paste in them. And then my sister put tomato paste in here too. So it's a little bit thicker.
Well, I didn't know the food was up. Well, we didn't make enough sauce for.
We did. We made double the.
How many Cento cans did I use? I only used 3. I used 4.
You told me to use 3. That's why I gave you 3.
I used 3 for a pound. I thought we were doing a pound and a pound.
No. You told me when you make a dozen crabs, you use 3 cans.
No, I used 4.
Well, you said 3.
And I've never made a dozen crabs. I
I used
usually
4.
do a dozen and a half to 2 dozen.
Oh my God.
So my dozen and a half, I learned my pot just does a nice dozen and a half.
So this is
So
9.
the last time I did it,
This is 7 cans. Plus you use tomato paste.
I would have used 2 cans of tomato paste.
How many did you use?
I only used 1.
Why?
I only saw 1.
We bought a house with grass.
Work.
I couldn't reach if there was any more.
See. No, I didn't. I don't. For crabs. If you put it in a pan, maybe. Oh, get it. That's why I was scooping it. I didn't want to do it. It's hot. Oh well, you don't have that much pasta.
How much did you lose?
Oh, not much. Don't let her come around.
Just a handful.
Oh,
We had too much anyway.
think it evened it out.
I would have rinsed it off and just put it.
Well, the floor is clean. I just vacuumed it. I didn't want to put it all because I wasn't sure if there was enough sauce. It made me nervous. But I thought it would take forever to keep scooping it.
I wouldn't put any more in there. I would leave it.
It needs more.
Yeah, but leave it separate. Put how much is left?
A lot.
Oh.
And I have to get something to put the sauce in. Oh.
What are you going to do? Little ladles?
Now we just have to use our spoons.
Want to put a teaspoon in it?
No, everybody has a soup spoon. You don't want to use a soup spoon?
You want these on the table?
Yeah.
With the
All right, so what's the verdict,
You do
kids?
your way.
How's the spaghetti?
They're both delicious.
They're both delicious.
It's very politically.
That one is definitely spicier.
That one is spicier.
That one's not now because I just added a ton of hot pepper to mine.
Put 10 times the amount of garlic.
And I'm taking out chunks.
So we're eating the crabs now. I mean the spaghetti now. And crabs are dessert.
Good job.
All right, so I'm in the bathroom right now because it's noisy at the table. Grant is singing, my great nephew. We tried 2 different kinds of crabs. The ones that my brother made were spicy. He put a lot of chili pepper in them. He put anchovies in the sauce, which made it fishier. And he put the crabs in the gravy, in the tomatoes, raw, without sauteing them first. So that was an experiment. I'm going to try it next time I make them. My sister sauteed hers first. She used tomato paste. Also, the Cento tomatoes were thicker, I think, than the other ones, the DOP from Italy. Anyway, all in all, it was a great meal. I'm very satisfied. I'm really full. I could keep eating. It's totally addictive. We could just sit there for hours eating those crabs. But I got up to take a break and finish this video. That's it for now. Bye. See you next time.